so stick around to the end of this video. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how you can get entered to win this bad boy right here for free. I'll ship it to you. Just stick around till the end. So I've been looking for a while to get a semi-portable ground blind for my private land, the new rice plot that we've got. I've done a video about the planting of the rice and how that worked out. Check that out. But it's going to be an awesome killer spot this duck season, I think. So I wanted to put a portable blind there because my hope is that next year and the year after, we have multiple rice spots on this private swamp and we can swap from place to place to place. So I've been to Max Prairie Wings and I've checked out all the ones that they've got there. The Drake, I think Avery, a couple others that were there I can't think of off the top of my head that were semi-portable. Redneck Blind makes one that looks pretty good, but it's not portable the least bit. It doesn't look like. I checked it out, and while I liked it, you couldn't move it without a major takedown and build back. So at the Delta Waterfowl Expo in Little Rock, I bumped into the Alps guys, and they had one of these Alps blinds set up, and it seems really nice. It's sturdy. It's got features on it that the others didn't have. The Drake one with the top was really cool, but it was so flimsy, and you could just tell it was not going to hold up in a windstorm. And some of the others were flimsy as well. Some of them didn't have cover on the top where I wanted cover on the top so you don't get busted when they're looking down on you. Some of them didn't have openings for you to look through and kind of watch, you know, how they're working and if they're in the decoys. So I think the Alps one is kind of the best of all that I've seen. It also has some cool features that others don't have. So we're going to open this up, check this Alps one out today. It's not going to be a how-to build or anything. It's more of like features and reviews and things like that. So stick around. Like, subscribe. I've got a cool giveaway at the end. Make sure you stick around for that. And let's check out this Alps portable duck blind. If you're getting the Alps blind, you might as well get the Alps dog blind. It's worth the extra little bit of money. So this Alps dog blind is made specifically to go with this blind. You could also use it just in the field. Very packable. It's almost like a deer blind, the way the deer blinds kind of pop up. We got the little sections that pop out on a deer hub, like that. You deer hunted, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's almost like that. Try not to pop myself in the face. And then the top buckles together to give you a little dog blind, even a handle on it. Very cool feature right there. I like that a lot. And it's specifically, this dog blind is specifically made to go in this right here. This is one of the coolest features of this blind. You take this opening right here, have your dog kennel, half in, half out, like that. And now your dog can go get your birds, come back in inside of you, and you're not constantly opening and closing the you're not constantly opening and closing the door or anything like that. It's just in and out right through this opening. All right, so let's talk pros and cons. Of all of them I went and looked at, this one I think was the sturdiest. Now, it's sitting right here on a concrete slab, and I'm shaking it, and it's pretty solid. Not staked down, not tied down, no ratchet straps, nothing. It's pretty solid. I think in a good windy day, you're gonna be good in this. The other things, some other aspects I like, the ability to easily adjust the height. So you can see this one, I changed this pin, and the angle of this front flap, or rear flap in this case, is different than this one. So if you're in an area like I'm going to be in, where I've got pretty good cover over the top, but the birds are going to want to work out front, you might want to adjust this angle a little bit to give you a little more cover out front. I think that's an awesome feature that this has. The other thing I like about it is it has 2 doors, one on each end. So you open this up, swings open, and you can get in and out. You've got another door on the other end, so you don't have to everybody walk in front of everybody, you know, knocking stuff down, things like that. You've got the ability to get in on your side. The drape blind, you had to go in through the front, which I didn't like. I felt like you were going to have the grass beat down in the front of your blind because the dog and everybody was coming in and out of that same spot. So this method with the two doors, much better, and it does give you a lot of support. When those doors are closed across here, it really sturdies everything up. Inside wise, I love that it has this mesh you can see through. Now, how well we'd be able to see through once we brush it in, I don't know. But the fact that I can be back here covered looking through this and you don't see a face or anything, I think is awesome. I think it's a big, big deal. The other thing, obviously you flip those open when you're ready to shoot. You've got storage compartments here, so you can have, you know, ammo, shells, breakfast, whatever in there. And these obviously aren't strapped on. They can be strapped on and not be like that. I got gun mounts for them, so you can lean your shotgun up there. The dog kennel is kind of shoved back in here right now. If I had 4 people, obviously we'd shove that out a little more, and the dog would be front end, and the dog would be sticking out a little more, but he could still access, or she could still access in and out of the blind. I haven't got the bottom strapped on. When I get it set up, I would actually strap this down and strap like that middle brace there is not strapped on. But along the very top and around the corners, I've got strapped on real good, so they're not going anywhere. You've got storage down on the ends, on that end down there. I don't see one here. I don't see one on this end, but this is just the back side of that opening. If you didn't have the dog kennel, you didn't want to take the dog kennel, you'd clip these on right here so that would stay closed and wouldn't be open. I think it's a genius idea. I don't know why more people aren't doing that, having an opening for the dog kennel. And now you can buy their dog kennel. So down on this end, this is your stakes and stuff like that. That one's empty, but this one's your stakes. So you stake it down when you get it where you're going, which is cool. These buckle so your door isn't just flapping open. If it's real windy, you could obviously buckle these. You really don't have a reason to get in and out, especially if you've got a dog. You've got all your braces have these corner pieces that are kind of, they lock in, really giving you the stability that you want out of these. You've got another dog hole in the back in case you were facing the other way. If you were in the middle of a field or something, you could hunt at either side. All right, so on the outer skin, you've got a ton of these like molly loops to weave your brush in and stuff like that. You've actually got like pouches here you can put sticks in that would support the weight, you know, and they would stick up vertically. So you've got a million options there for stuff like that, brushing them in. And the dog blind has the same type stuff. The dog blind, really, really neat, really cool feature that your dog can access like that. And you can brush in here in the front, and the dog's got its head sitting right there. It's got a handle on top, super lightweight, super mobile. That is, of course, if you hunt with a dog, you know how awesome that's going to be. So I'm really impressed with this thing. I think it's going to hold up well. It's very sturdy. We'll see how it takes a beating from a season out duck hunting. Probably do like an after season review of it, but pre-season before it gets put out, this was the sturdiest one I looked at, the sturdiest one that I actually got to put my hands on and kind of demo. This one by far was better than the others. The redneck blind was really good, really sturdy. I don't think you can hunt 4 out of it like you can this one. You'll be able to hunt 4 out of this. It'll be tight quarters, but you can have 2 on each side of that middle pole there. The redneck blind, I think you could only hunt 3 out of it, and it was not mobile. Like, it was a job to take it down. This one I put up in about 15 to 20 minutes by myself, the first time I've ever done it. So you can imagine if there was 2 people and everybody knew what they were doing, you could throw this up in 10 minutes. So it's going to be really cool. Really great blind. Looking forward to getting it put out on the rice field. Be looking for a video. We're going to brush this in and get it set up out there and how that process goes. Be looking for that video. Really looking forward to this. All right, so to make this portable, you take all those sections down, you fold these outer shells in half, put these in the middle, and then you're just gonna roll this up, and they send you some straps over here to cinch it down with so nothing falls out. So, you know, as far as mobility, not gonna be like super packable and lightweight, I'm sure. You probably don't wanna lug it around every day, but moving it from spot to spot every week or so, I think it's gonna be really good for that. All right, so it's rolled up, and this kind of strap that comes with it, kind of turns it into like a duffel bag. Not too bad. Throw it over your shoulder and take off. Now, there's no grass on this. Look for that video in the future. We're going to brush this in, so we'll see how it looks brushed in. I'm sure it's going to be a lot heavier once you've brushed it in, but it's not too bad right now. Pretty good mobile blind. All right, so I had one video that kind of went, I guess you could say viral, about 150,000 views. Urban hunting, the cops showed up. It was kind of an ordeal. So I want to kind of give back, and thanks for that, for all the views, likes, comments, subscribers from that. And I know this is duck related, not deer hunting related, but I had Echo Calls, one of the great companies here in Arkansas, one of the best calls you can get, if not the best call you can buy. Make a custom call for me that I can give away. This is brand new, never been blown. Triple R Woods logo there on the band. It's an Echo Breaker, black and neon green, which is kind of my colors I've been using for everything. So one person's going to win this. The way to do that is this. My kind of goal with this stuff is to give back to youth, okay? I don't do this for a job. Anything that I get from this is not going in my pocket. So I want to kind of give back to kids. What I need you to do, email me at triplrwoods@gmail.com. triplrwoods altogether @gmail.com. Tell me why a kid, you or your kid, your niece, your nephew, a friend of yours needs this duck call. Tell me why it's important to them. I will email you back if you're the winner. I'm only going to email the winner. I'm not going to spam you. It's just the only logical way to do a giveaway on YouTube, because I can't send private messages on YouTube. So email that. That's the email just for this YouTube channel. And I will reply to only the winner and let them know they won. Get your mailing address and mail this to you. I'll never ask for money, so if somebody asks for money, it's a scam. While you're at it, like, subscribe to this channel, because I'm planning on doing a lot more of this type of stuff as the channel grows. The other thing is like and subscribe to Echo Calls. They've got some great duck hunting content and information on their channel. Check them out, give them a like and subscribe. They're great people over there. Check out Instagram as well. I don't do a ton on Instagram, but I'm going to try to do better at posting stuff on Instagram. So thank you. Don't forget, email triplrwoods@gmail.com. Let me know a kid, why that kid would need this, and I'll reply. I'll pick one winner before duck season, which is the end of November, and I'll let you know who the winner is. Appreciate it. Thank you.